Hello everyone, welcome back. BogMod here. Playing a little more Trails into Reverie. I'm our own. Just captured to the city. Clean so many people. No, everyone's pitching in. Aw. Nice, helpful refugees. Can't normally go in this room. At least in the 2.5D ones you couldn't. Staff dorms. We could go to the staff dorms in the other one. Ooh, I can talk to Kia. Must be first, been a while since the last year, but everyone's holding up okay. Governor Jones thinking he could describe himself to our supreme leader. What a joke! It's just a bunch of convicts causing trouble. They'll never get away with it. Complete pipe dream. It's never going to happen. Oh, my old family now. This is getting in the way. Oh, Gable. That's where you're working, eh? See how it does. Nothing does. Oh, Yona is over there. Oh, yep. Now we see Tio. But we're gonna wander first. Hi, Nene. I'm done. My head's still kind of numb, but I can even hold a pen now. Mindy probably should take me to the radio station Leeds when I get discharged. I'm gonna start practicing piano again. Oh yeah. I remember the story about the piano girl. To the hospital. Jeez, the sheep's keeps from tidy. It's wonderful. They're earning their keep. Hi, Nurse Jenny. Attacked. Dr. Stanley was to give a speech about the surgery performed by the Emperor. Emperor! Also one of those ones where, like, the Emperor getting shot was supposed to be like, and killed, was supposed to be like a big, a big magical moment. But, like, in Cold Steel 3. But he's fine. He didn't have to die for the whole magical evil thing to happen. I mean, Ash could have just kind of lightly nicked his finger, as far as I could tell. And that would have triggered everything. Another case where I think they made a mistake in not being willing to pull the trigger. Haha! It's funny because he actually shot him, so he did pull the trigger. But not in the right way! So other doctors who worked with the army are invited too, if they're okay. Okay. If someone got special permission to leave the hospital and attend in person. Aw, I was looking forward to going home to a free Crossbell City. So we're here to get my mind of things. Hard to care much or anything. Everyone loves Cecile. Too overwhelming. The cover's tough enough, but now Crossbell's in danger again. We have to fear Imperial rule. What do we have to endure? It's funny because their Imperial rule was actually not bad. So happy when Crossbell was going to be independent that you jumped to Virgil or threw at your back. Here because I came all this way to visit you on the day of the signing ceremony. Why must bad things happen to good people? Oh, stuff a sock in it, will ya? Dried persimmon. You stole those for me to begin with. So no. Don't think you put me in a good mood so easily. I agree. Especially if they're the ones he stole from you. Hi, Cerrone. That's not gonna happen anytime soon. What do you mean during the war? It was vengeance. Trade everything Prince Albert stand for. There's no place for me in Ulster anymore. See? Again. This is a man getting psychological counseling Because he blames himself. And why does he blame himself? Because no one's telling him the truth about what happened. That's why I don't even want to go through here. Just leave me alone. I'm thinking all you need is a change of pace. And how about writing a poem? Why would I do that? I've never written poetry in my entire life. Let's try it. I used to write all the time when I was a student. I'd write stuff like mint chip yesterday, chocolate for tomorrow, vanilla today. Oh, what's my ice cream? You sure you're unique, Winston? Isn't interested care? She got reassigned. I had to leave. I told me I'm so nothing. So I'm counting on you. Oh, that was my tummy. I'm gonna take a snack time now. Don't worry, buddy. I feel for you. You are a victim in this. I started to say down around you. You're a victim. Oh, in many ways. A double victim, perhaps one could say. Because first you were victimized by the curse, and now you're a victim because your government keeps lying to you. Yeah, let's go to the first floor. I was out shopping during last month's incident. It was worth Lego shopping at the same time. I take a shot with that cue ball. I managed to avoid the worst of it because of the conference he was invited to with Dr. Sayland. Seriously bugs me how lucky he can be. Oh well. Silver linings, I got the place all to myself. I can help my patient at the hospitals I see fit. Alright. Stay focused on the hospital, buddy. Hi, Luke. Field medic, a lot of his technical expertise, but also learned what it means to be brave and how to make split-second decisions. Yeah! I'm trying to play on how to apply any to help here now. Usually want to open a counseling with the patients. Now I get it. It's a kind of healing people reading right now. Something that comforts the heart. I'm kind of curious what the psychology department is going to make of all of this. How they will... because... working with the idea that they never find out the truth. The psychologists are just going to have to be like, yeah, I guess you did do all of those things. Why were you so angry? You must... And they're just going to keep trying to find a reason. And there won't be one. So, what are they going to... What are they... You know what? You know what? I have a friend who practices psychology. I'm going to ask... I should ask him about that. Okay. Yes. I should do that. I'm going to make a note to myself to remind me to ask him. Doop-de-doop-doo.
Now then.
Yeah, he does counseling and psychology and all that sort of stuff. The therapies. So it should be... I'm quite curious to know what he thinks
Okay.
would happen with these sorts of patients. It'll be fun. We're gonna learn something. What are you doing here? Highland. Sorry, but you know, fighting the good fight. Cecile's safe in America. Aaron Mayfen, the doctors on duty, are looking after Speaker McDowell. Speaking on the radio, that thing is all right. Things were chaotic at first, but now they've calmed down. Needs more fires put out. Some speed, no problem at all. I'm sure you're gonna have a lot of work on your hands, so good luck out there.
You know, I was expecting everyone here to be more despondent.
It's good they're in high spirits.
Now where to find?
Got a Michelin food guide. And Michelin Wonderland guidebook. A gourmet, it looks like. 5 natural steps. Regain health. The way toward health. Applying quality management in healthcare. Private patients in public health. One world health. Complete guide to women's health. Oh, look at these. They've actually taken the time to actually put some proper stuff on this. I approve. I'm currently housing several refugees from the city. Some patients vision. Let's go. Let's see, emergency. We're doing everything in our power to help provide healthy meals to keep them comfortable. He's missing from the hospital. He's leaving Dr. Lagra and the head nurse. I hope they're safe wherever they are. Hi, Peter. Oh, hey there, Lloyd. Everyone's doing okay despite how creative things have gotten. The Fisherman's Guild, yeah. So hang in there. I'm sure they're doing what they can to help everyone back at the city. Started trying to take a picture of the book and help around the hospital. And monitor the lake's water quality. One of the abnormal is to these readings, so I figure in this case, better safe than sorry. Nothing you missed them. That's probably from the spirit veins. And the evil curse that was spreading across the land. Check themselves for anything going on. I can sympathize with that attitude. For myself, a little might actually be the best thing I can do for my own well-being, if you can believe it. Yes, we went up here before already. Looks like it's the same magazines. Alright, I think that covers everything except going to talk to Tio, yes. Thank you all for your help. In return, but here's some snacks.
You didn't have to do that, but the gesture is still appreciated.
Yeah, I've never fixed medical equipment before, so I didn't want to get anyone's hopes up.
You could have had me fooled with such fine work. You both did splendidly.
That's right. I don't know what we would have done without you. I'd escaped if it weren't for you. I'd like to be brainwashed by the Supreme Leader like all the others. I'd all of them.
I believe I owe you an apology. A big one. None of this would have happened had we protected everyone at the signing ceremony like we swore to.
Aww. 4 people couldn't stop an army. Tragic.
If only we'd been stronger.
Hey, come on, Tio.
Oh, Tio.
No, this isn't your fault. Yeah, no one is blaming you for what happened. What could have expected you to do?
Look, Lloyd, it's Tio.
I thought she might come here. Thank goodness she's all right. It looks like they're talking to evacuees from the city.
Hold on just a minute.
Start. Finally dawned on me too. I thought we could be truly independent. It's hopeless.
Huh?
What's gotten into you guys all of a sudden?
Oh, it's a magic curse. It's obvious, isn't it? It would never have occupied us again if we just obeyed the Emperor like we used to. I'm afraid of the ADF had we not dreamed of independence. It was better when we were in Imperial Province. Even the economy, you know that? Oddly enough, is true. The economy was booming. Things were actually pretty good for people in the city. Why give all that up? Why do you ever want to be independent?
Hey, get a hold of yourselves. What is wrong with all of you?
There really isn't any need to be so pessimistic.
Yeah, for all we have to worry about either. There's all those huge machines. Our presence backing, everyone in the city is enthralled by them. You hope things are going to be better anymore.
No, that's not true at all. The SSS is going to keep fighting. We have allies we can depend on. the CPD, CGF, and even our friends from outside Crossbell. There are people who will surely help us. We won't allow you to suffer like this. We'll be the ones to put an end to it.
Tio.
Tio, you shouldn't.
We used to have hope too, thanks to you. Or at least we thought we did. It's the mafia, that cult. Or even when Romero became a dictator, we kept on believing. Pure occupation or the war made us lose hope. The end is all for nothing. Just realized that. It was just a delusion. That made it even more painful once we accepted the truth. Again and again. Again and again and again. Over and over and over and over and over and over.
We were never hope to them?
Oh, Lloyd, they've got an evil magical aura. Why are you listening to their words? You know what? Literally, someone could be like, Lloyd, I'm about to inject this person with a drug. It's a mind control magic drug. It's going to make them say they don't like you. And they would inject someone, and the person would be like, I don't like you, Lloyd. And you'd be like, you don't like me? Ah!
That can't be true. We can't just give up and...
Stop. Please just stop. Can't you see we're just so tired of all this? In order to talk to us about ending our suffering. If you hadn't arrested President Croy, then we would have already had everything we ever wanted. Yeah, remember that.
Everything we did was...
Now, on the other hand, if they're leaning into the curse is now affecting them, that can work a little. But they have a tendency to do that.
Can you all hear yourselves? You're completely full of it.
Though it looked like Tia wasn't being impacted by it.
Lloyd, Kia,
She was fighting the good fight against it.
Hey, you guys are all right.
I was one of the people involved in that arrest, so let me make something perfectly clear. Letting Dieter Kreuss go free for what he did over 2 years ago was never an option.
What about Wald? What about Scarlet? What about Crow?
He attacked the city, had the speaker detained, and even tried to take over the entire continent. Dieter was arrested in accordance with state law.
What about Arios?
The same as any Crossbellin would have been. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, again, Arios. Literally, his Minister of Defense. His co-conspirator that was with him for years. Yeah, but what about Arios? What about Crossbell? They had a responsibility.
A responsibility? And why is that? Because you made them your symbols of justice? Because you decided they were your heroes? The SSS is just a division of the Crossbell Police Department. Nothing more, nothing less. You have no one to blame but yourselves for thinking any different. Their purpose isn't to make all of your problems go away.
It kind of was. They were literally designed to be like, we need to be more popular. They were literally founded to make the people like the police more. That was the whole raison d'etre. No thought.
I know it's been a long 2 years. 2 years where all Crossbellans could do was powerlessly watch the Empire trample over their pride. It's natural to wish that a savior would appear and solve everyone's problems. But personally, I never wanted to see Crossbell come to that. What Crossbell has given me is irreplaceable. Friends and family that mean the world to me, like Lloyd and Vald. So it pains me to see this as someone who's come to love Crossbell more than his old home.
They're giving him a V, eh? A Vald, eh?
Wazzy.
To be fair, Wazzy, your homeland was an evil cult.
The SSS chose the path they did
because they wanted a little girl to be free.
And also you controlled fate.
But that same little girl couldn't help but feel it was her fault when she saw Erebonia invade and take over her home. Because she knew that none of it would have happened if she didn't exist. Kia, no. But she wasn't the only reason they chose the path that they did. The SSS had also seen how strong Crossbell became, facing adversity over and over again.
Yeah, but they would be all dead if it wasn't for you. Like, literally, you rewrote time. And causality, so that they would meet people and actually survive their encounter.
They knew that if they chose any other path, the efforts and sacrifices of so many would be lost. Their home would never be the same. And they, along with that little girl, believed from the bottom of their hearts that all of Crossbell would overcome it for the better.
She's right. That was what we decided.
I want to answer the trust they placed in me however I can. I was all alone once, somewhere very dark. It's because of everyone around me that I have so much to be thankful for. The SSS and the people of Crossbell made me into the person I am today. So now I want to fight to help them.
It's kind of funny because, like, I'm going to disagree with you on that one, Kia. Your personality was pretty fully developed when they found you. This isn't you coming out of your shell and learning to care. You always cared, it felt like.
That means I'm here to pave a path forward for all of you too. And on it, I just know we'll see brighter days, because it was Crossbell and its people that taught me the strength to persevere.
A path forward. Maybe she's right. Maybe it's too soon to be giving up hope. It's true, we've been through a lot of hard times before, and it made us who we are today. All experiences do that, good or bad, though. Crossbow what it is. Maybe we're stronger than we give ourselves credit for.
Look!
It's disappearing.
Oh, so they did. You all literally saw they were being overcome by an evil curse, and you were getting worked up that they were sad. Not a single. You felt that was their act. You were treating that like it was their actual feelings. Ah, terrible. Terrible. Those who should be realizing, after all, there's no way to talk about people who've done so much for us. You put so much on the line to protect Crossbell. We start taking that for granted. To make a difference. But the least I can do is look for a way to move forward, just like you all have. That's right! You have to hold out hope.
Thank you, everyone.
Now we to the city safely. With a good fight, SSS will keep cheering you on. Like, I'm fine if they want, if they...
keep doing what we
I would
always
just
have.
like them
That's
to
to
have
keep
recognized that
One
they were
step at a
being
time.
magically influenced, being like, we can break this influence if we restore their faith and positivity. This isn't their true feelings. But they're not going that way.
We're not naive enough to believe that will be enough to take back what we lost. It's going to take the help of everyone who calls Crossbell home. So do me a favor and think about how you can help. What you would give to be free.
You know, that's the kind of thinking that leads to people doing false flag operations and murdering your own citizens to build public support so you can cause independence.
And I promise the SSS will support you just as much as you've always supported us.
Them's terrorism-building words. And if you disagree to let them use the stage talk to decide what to do next. Oh, it's a hug from Tio.
Sorry I kept you waiting again. I'm glad you're okay.
Do you hear yourself? I'm the one breathing a sigh of relief. Your injuries seemed so severe. And then we were all separated.
So that's what this is all about. I can't imagine how tough it's been for you three being kept in the dark. Thanks for worrying about me. I know it couldn't have been easy.
It never is. You're always so reckless. But I knew you'd come looking for me again. Lloyd, I'm so glad you found me.
Wasn't gonna stop till I did.
Aw.
Would you listen to them go on and on?
I'm so happy for you, Tio.
Would you not get off with the crying already?
Oh, Roberts just cares. West, I had a feeling it might be. Yep. She's pretty smart. She's very predictive. She's looking for some situation around the factory. A sketchy profession is the chaos of ever fleeing the city. It's Ouroboros. It's with the illegitimate regime from 30 years ago. The 6th Anguis. Professor F. Novartis, the head of the 13 factories. I had a feeling the society was involved. Applied Sciences, right? He's the one in charge of all their crazy powerful tech. President Aeons. His involvement would explain that new Zabra sold-out model and that strange mask. It's more and more likely we'll have to cover something in our investigation there. Filtration route. Cargo line. Ooh. He's reckoning the underground railway that connects the cities. Oh. Think Nurse has an underground railway? Alright. Right away. The sooner away, sooner we come to what's happening, the better. Democracy in the Institute. No telling the extent that Alvarez follows plans, but it's high time we shed some light on what's really going on. Just trying to get. Oh, don't let all that hard work we did go to waste. We'll be careful. Thanks, Yoda. Save Bennings. I'm not gonna do that much. It's good to see you back on your feet. You're just brat you ever were, huh? That's part of his crime. Also, he's a criminal hacker. But I suppose technically at the... Oh, no, we covered this. Misuse of government property was a crime. So he was committing, even though specifically cybercrime and what was not covered, what he was doing, apparently. Misuse of government property was. So he was always a criminal. But we need our friendly hacker. Every cop needs a few criminals that they're okay with. Alright, well, break time. I gotta go to work and do all that sort of real life stuff. Anyways, I'll talk to you all soon. And hopefully, I'll get to get some feedback from my friend about what counseling might do for people built up in that sort of thing. It'll be fun. It'll be interesting. Talk to you all later.
Now then.